hustlers. Welcome to Entrepreneur
Badass.
the podcast, your source for taking charge of your life and business like a boss.
I'm Cori, your go-to real estate and business attorney, also running a couple of side hustles in real estate and travel.
And I'm Chelsea, tax boss, content creator, and restaurateur. We've both built million-dollar businesses, and we're here to share what we've learned along the way.
That's right. We're all about helping you grow, not just your business, but yourself too, and doing it your way, because being an entrepreneur is all about being a true badass.
So buckle up, grab your hustler spirit of the week, and let's dive into building your business like the unstoppable force that you are. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Entrepreneur
Badass.
Let's get into it, Cori.
Okay, so today
Cori, hold
What?
on. You forgot about the
Oh,
hustler
shit.
spirit of the week.
yeah.
Today, we just gonna sip a little voob, and talk about a few things today, okay? We love us some voob.
We love us some Voov. Voov, do you hear us? We love you. So, Voov, if you hear us, if you see us, then call us, hit us up.
Yeah, because we love y'all.
We love y'all and we drink it a lot.
Ooh.
And we recommend it to other people. But today we are talking about something that, unlike Voov, everybody has to get into. If you're not into it, it's coming your way, and that is AI. Today we are at a forefront of an unprecedented transformation to the entrepreneurial landscape, which is the rise of AI. No, it is not a drone coming to save you. This is not Terminator 3. These are real technologies that are reshaping industries. They're redefining the very essence of work, innovation, and competition.
Artificial intelligence automation promise unparalleled efficiency and productivity. I feel like AI allows for me to complete tasks very much so easier and faster.
Faster,
You know?
easier, better.
Yeah, it makes it easier for you to streamline your operations. It reduces costs and access insights and capabilities unimaginable. Like, I don't know. I'm an AI girl.
You know what? I have made so much on ChatGPT, and I always tell people, because they're like, "Oh, it's gonna come off sounding like a computer wrote it."
Right.
Well, yes, you need to add some of your soul to it,
Uh-huh.
but I always tell people it's easier to edit something than to write something.
It gives you a guideline. It gives you a place to start, and you're like, okay, let me take this and piece this and move this around, and it just makes things easier. A lot of people have a lot of discrepancies with AI. Like you just said with the robot situation.
Yeah. Or they is writing people's papers for them. Is it going to replace us? Are they going to take your jobs? And the truth is,
No.
in some ways, yes. Right. It just changes the way you have to do business. Right. And so even now, before, you might need a social media person to make your social media calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Now AI can do that in 0.2 seconds.
Exactly.
Right?
I had my POS system at the restaurant. They have a back office for our website. And in the website, every end of the month, they drop an AI marketing campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And one month I was like, let me try it. And it set up all my specials for me. It was a calendar. I can drag and drop things, move things around. It was a combination of email and text marketing. When I went back and reviewed, that AI marketing had made me an additional $15,000 that month.
Yeah.
Now at the end of the month, I'm looking for the campaign.
Give it to me.
Where is it? And I haven't saw it for the last month, so I'm a little upset. But that gave me a structure that I can go back to and say, okay, well, let me send 4 emails a week, 2 texts, and then that people need to see you. They need to see your business. Be reminded of what you have going on.
Especially when it's at your fingertips. It's one thing when it's real hard to do and it's covered under all this, because as a business owner, you got a lot to do.
You do.
A lot. Probably more than you can do in a day. And then then you feel guilty and you behind. So AI is here to make things easier. And so why not welcome that? Doesn't mean some things are going to change, yes. But maybe your social media person is doing AI. It doesn't mean you don't need people anymore. It just means you can work a little smarter. But also, if you are a solopreneur and you are doing it by yourself, now you have some arms and legs and you can scale your business so you can start to hire.
Absolutely.
Right? And social media, you could yell at it, you could cuss it out. What it's gonna do?
Nothing. I like automations a lot as well. Like for my social media, I have automations, and it's so funny because my brother
know some of those auto responses. People will like try to drag us, and it'll be like, "Thank you."
Yes. I'm loving these vibes.
Oh Lord.
I'd be like, I didn't mean to say that. Forget you. But at the end of the day, it does make your job easier because, for instance, I have automations and funnels set up. And what'll happen is somebody will comment under one of my photos. And instead of me having to sit there and tell everybody to go to my website and click on this, the funnel is already set up and they're heading over and I'm building out a list. I kid you not, Cori. In the last 3 months, I have built out a list of 21,000 people.
No, it's so funny because, we met before I followed you on social media. So it was like, hey, I'm Chelsea. And I was like,
girl, I know it's
me. Who is this? I know. I was like, oh, she must have like a social media manager. Right. But to know now it's AI. But it was funny. I was like, okay, girl.
My brother mentioned me in a story the other day, and then it popped up. Thanks for mentioning me with the fire. And he was like, girl, turn your AI off.
It's funny. I forgot. I was really like, okay, girl. All right.
What you doing a lot. But I kid you not, that link, people go and they get my ebook. They sign up for my newsletters and things, and I don't have to ever talk to them.
Yeah.
They talking to themselves.
Yeah.
But they get what they need to get, and it drives them to wherever I want to send them to. And I really like automations because it makes things easier for me. Like even for tax season, every post that I make, I'm going to put comment tax. And literally, y'all, I have a note in my notes. And in the note, it says, go to my website, click Let's Get Started, submit your tax documents. Don't forget to include your ID, your this, your that, your W-2s, your blah, blah, blah. And then at the end, it has like my web link.
Yeah.
I used to have to send that to every single person that contacted me to do business.
Yeah.
Now it's automated. Yeah. I don't have to talk to those individuals and they know exactly where to go, how to go, and what to do.
And you know what? It's not that everything that you do can be automated. You probably don't want to have AI do your taxes because there's some give and take. No. There's some questions, right? So it's not like it's going to take over everything. But now as an entrepreneur, you have your time back. You reclaiming your time.
Yep.
So instead of doing those one-on-one messages to people and copy and paste it and trying to engage them that way, you can think of ways to uplift your business and take it to the next level and do other things. So
that's right. I don't have to think about all those text messages. Now I can do other stuff. Now I could focus on the client.
Yeah, and what we know is people do want those interactions. And a lot of times, because we live in such a delivery world, they still want it and they still need it. And you may be a good fit, but because you didn't get back to them as quick as you needed to,
they're on to the next
and maybe
person.
You're the best person for it, right? Now they're about to go get Joe Blow, who doesn't really even know how to do taxes, but because it was just that response time, they missed out on you. So now you're connecting. Because, boom, the system's in place to tell you what you already needed to know.
There's nothing like being asleep and someone contacts you. Because you got to think about it. Some people work overnight. Some people are doing things throughout the day.
In different time zones.
Yeah. I can't answer immediately all the time, but my automation can.
Yeah.
I want for people to get out of the space where they're not being innovative and understand that as time changes, you also have to be able to kind of go with the flow. I know a lot of people that talk bad about AI and automations. When AI first dropped, when GPT became a thing, girl, I made 8 cookbooks. I stayed up all night for 2 nights straight Googling. I mean, just on there typing in recipe for this, recipe for that. And of course, taking and changing things out and adding it Creole and making it a seafood dish or whatever the case might be. But getting the basis off of there and creating categories and things of that sort. I feel like AI is going to come, it'll never be able to take away the creativity of a person.
Yes, that's
so people are afraid, but creatives have nothing to worry about because we can type up and find this information all day long. But are you able to actually deliver that information in a creative way?
Yeah. Yeah, the creativity part is there.
Yeah.
So it's moving things around, but we should always be moving things around as you play the game of chess, as you grow as an entrepreneur. You shouldn't be doing the same thing all the time.
Right.
And exploring new ways to do things should excite you. It
That's
shouldn't be
right.
like, oh, AI is going to steal this or that. And so I'm an accelerator today, and a lot of what any class I get to, when you listen to very smart people, you should listen and follow, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, AI will change it. So just get to know it now. It's only scary, honestly, if you're behind. If everybody's using AI and you over there talking about what?
I don't know how to do that. I think that's concerning when somebody tells me that they don't. When they're asking questions, and I'm like, get on AI, get on ChatGPT. I use a different app on my phone called Robo AI, and it's on my phone, my computer, my laptop, my iPad. It's on everything. And sometimes people will be asking questions, and I'm like, just get on AI, and they're like, oh, okay.
Because unlike Google, it can give you a more personalized, direct answer.
Yes.
As opposed to, scrolling through 8,000 people who are ad driven trying to get to the top of Google. So I'm also curious to see how it changes even the way we search information, because right now it's not ad based. It's just
search nothing on Google.
That's what they said. This is the first generation that won't use the term Google it. Because, now we just say, if you want to research something, go Google it. Yes, that's going to be the new thing.
Get on your AI.
Yeah.
And they have Copilot now as well that are all the word programs.
Yes.
You can make presentations with it. You can make Excel spreadsheets with it. You can do everything on Copilot.
And I just was on my Adobe today, and it was like I highlighted something. It was like, are you trying to make a AI image with Adobe? And I was like, well, no.
No, but let's try. Let me see.
What you about to make, though? I'm saying no, but show me first. And then I'm going to be like, that's ugly. I didn't even want that. But it was.
I love AI. And I think that it's really important that we continue to move with the wave, because it is the new thing and it's so helpful.
It's the new thing. I love it. I love ChatGPT. But even if you're scary and you don't like it or you're concerned about it, get in on the investment side of it, because we know, if you're looking at trends and where the new hot buys are going to be, it's going to be people who are at the forefront of this.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're on stuff as a user, and maybe you say, my business doesn't require it, or I'm not an entrepreneur. Why do I need it? Hey, get in on it as an investor and see where, you can have that next, like, hey, if you invested $5 in Facebook, you were a millionaire.
Right.
That's the
mindset and mentality to have.
Yeah. And these are the kind of growth patterns these companies will experience, the good ones, because everybody, you could be early promoter or late, but it's coming nonetheless. You're not stopping it. So your own, I don't trust computers. It's not stopping anything.
It's stopping you from growing and being innovative because you're too afraid to try it. I don't think AI hurts anyone. Now, I do have this conversation with some of my close friends about the robot that Elon Musk is making.
I don't like the robot. Looks too much like the robot from iRobot. And I didn't like that. He need to make him look a little bit better. And he really didn't do anything.
I want one. My biggest concern with AI is the information that we share with it. I feel like, of course, the movies have us kind of like a little afraid, like Terminator and different, stuff like that. Megan has you feeling like, okay, these robots might kill us if we give them.
But they studying us anyway, right? If you haven't noticed that your phone, when you
say something,
you talk about it, hey, let's go to Scottsdale, and
I'm probably
then
gonna have Simply Sense popping up on my stuff tonight.
So they're already listening, and so why not use it to your advantage? Because right now it just goes to companies' advantages, marketing. They're doing statistical studies on what you look at and what you like and what triggers, you moving to buy. So it's kind of like you can say and be afraid of something, or you can learn enough about it where at least you know where your place is, and you're not just relying on information you hear secondhand. So if you don't like or understand what we're saying, go to ChatGPT and ask it a question. And really, you know what I like to do with ChatGPT? We're gonna talk about it. Why you think that? No, fix that.
I talked to it like my friend.
Yeah, I told it the other day. I said, make it urban, and it said,
I did that too.
It said, yo. I said, wait a second.
Okay, not that urban.
I say,
bring it down a little.
I didn't say go back to 1990s and make it urban.
I do that too. I'm like, make it urban. Give me 5 urban names for X, Y, and Z. I talk to my AI like she's my friend.
Yeah.
I really do, because I feel like, we are friends. You help me a lot, girl.
I like you, girl. Get over here. You invite to the birthday party.
Right. I like AI, and I think that everyone needs to start getting to a space where they're utilizing it to the best of their ability. I look up all kind of stuff. My 6-year-old asks me questions that sometimes I don't know what the hell he's talking about and where he gets it from, but I get right on AI and I ask it, how long does it take for an apple seed to bloom? Does germs jump? I ask AI all kind of weird stuff, but it helps me. It's effective, and I can give him the most, accurate information.
Well, I love it. Well, we want to hear from you. What do you guys want to know about AI and maybe the AI apps we use? Because we use ChatGPT. We talked about a couple of them, but we definitely use more, and we're finding more and more. So this is going to be a continuing conversation because that's how important it is. And even we'll start talking about some of the investment part of it because people want to know how to get in on this money.
That's right. People, it's me.
People is us.
Yes.
We're going to research for us, but we're going to share it with you guys.
Let us know below, what is your favorite part about AI, ChatGPT, and automations on social media? Also, tell us the things that you don't like and the things that you may be concerned about moving forward.
And while you're typing, like, share, subscribe, write your comments down, not just about AI, but of course about us. We want for you to know us, but we want to know you guys too. So get in on the conversation and join us every week on Entrepreneur Badass.
See you next week.
Bye.